now I've just bound the S2 Legend to the T8, and everything seems to be fine. Again, I didn't do anything. I kind of checked the screws and everything, and checked the hex screws, everything else. So this should go all right. Again, nobody around. There's just one dude I just saw walk by. So let's see what happens. I love that sound. Just in normal mode. Now I'm in idle up 1. Definitely has some power. Very, very precise. Gonna keep it out of the sun. I don't have much room to do much with this thing here. I just don't. This is like a little bit, almost like too big of a heli to do any kind of sport flying with this tiny area. But I'll just try to keep it slow and do some turns, not go crazy. Never flown this heli before. Brand new out of the box. Don't know what to expect, but it's just like an OMP M2. It's like you don't have anything to worry about. Very, very predictable. Very quick, as you can see. See how she does a nose in hover. As soon as I get it under control again, seems to have even a little more authority than the M2. Not much. I mean, it's very precise. They're both very precise helis. Nose in is very, very nice. You see, I'm not practiced with it. I don't know anything about what I'm doing with this thing. Don't want to go too fast. In such a small space, so I'm really doing a lot of slow flying with it. Trying to. I can't see it. Now I can see it again. Dare I try what I did with the S1? Yeah. In a minute. I'm just kind of getting some ideas of how really well this thing handles. Wow. It is so impressive. Just so snappy. It just feels like the S1, a larger S1. Okay. That was sloppy. That was sloppy as hell. I almost crashed it into myself. Man, this thing just has so much power. And I'm only in idle up 1. I really don't want to crash this thing, but I'm on soft grass, and you know what? You gotta improve as you go along. And I'm not used to this heli. It's my very first flight with this stupid thing, and I'm already doing dumb things. Alright. It's confidence building. Really, this heli. See if I can do one clean one. Alright. That's as clean as it's gonna get, guys. I'm too nervous. I'm sorry. I'm just simply too nervous. I'm not gonna try any inverted. I'm just gonna try to fly this battery out, calm my nerves. I'd smoke a cigarette if I had one, but I don't smoke really. Every once in a while. This thing is awesome. I absolutely love it. Feels just like the M2, except just again, like I said, just a little more crisp. I don't know what they've done. I mean, it's the same, design. Oh, got really close to that tree, pine tree. Time to slow her down. That should be an exciting flight for you guys. It should entertain you. Pull it into a nose in. I'm still at under 100 flights total, guys, with collective pitch helicopters with no stabilization. So I think I'm doing pretty darn good. I think. Who knows? But I really like the way this thing handles. Right out of the box. I mean, the only thing I can compare it to, honestly, is the M2. The M2 is the only other heli besides the Goose guy that I've ever seen just perform right straight out of the box. Matthias and I both had bad experiences with Blade, and their 230, that would be like relatively the same class as this, and I was not impressed. Really, Blade helicopters, to me, they're fine for some people. I've been flying for a while now on this battery, so I'm just gonna land it. There we go. Safe. I think that blades really need tuning. When they come out of the box, they're not ready to fly. I think if you tune them up and you know what you're doing, you zero everything out the servos, get everything taken care of, I think that the Blade line of helis are very good. I have, this is something I didn't tell Matthias or anybody else, RC Copter Love or RC Heli Guy or my new friend Jeff West from West Tobby's RC. I had a Blade Fusion 360, and I have it up for sale right now on eBay. I bought the oh good Lord, what are they called? I heard the servos in the S2 version of the Fusion 360 had the 3050 servos that were much better. They decided to go with 3055 servos in the Fusion 360, but I've heard that those are absolutely atrocious servos. I've actually seen and read people just losing a servo on literally a landing tip over, breaking one or two servos. They're that bad. So I bought some KST I bought some KST. What do they do? The 200, you know, the 215 MG V3s, I think they are. I bought a full set of those, and I bought a torque. I think it was a 604. I'm not sure, guys. I apologize if I get that wrong. For the tail, and I also bought, because I really was not happy with the material. I'll let this kind of spin a little bit, so it gives you guys something to look at while I'm babbling on. Let me get this out of the grass here. I love that wind-up. It almost sounds like Jeff West's jet heli. But anyway, that was my plan, was just to go ahead and say, I'm going to learn. Digressing back, yeah, I bought a Delrin main gear for it because I saw that material on those things, I've seen people with them, they just wreck a gear simply by flying the main gear. So I bought a Delrin gear, but anyway, I just kept hesitating because of the bad experience, I should say, with the Blade 230S V2, and I didn't. I was really just so disappointed, as was Matthias, and we had the same exact experience. Granted, I wasn't as experienced with helis as I am now, but still, I was a little bit experienced, and for me to be able to just say, you know what, hey, as a complete beginner, which I'm not now, I'd say I'm a getting to where I'm not quite intermediate, but I'm an advanced sort of novice is where I'm at now. But I can't recommend Blades 230 for an absolute beginner pilot. I mean, with tuning, if you have someone there to help you and to tune it and set it up right, which no beginner knows how to do, if you have someone there to help you and will walk you through it and also walk you through the steps of your very first flight, you get a flight simulator, you'll have success with it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad helicopter. It's just, it's not set up from the factory. They don't go through them like these other companies like OMP and Goosky do, or SAB, or any of the other really, to me, top echelon heli companies. They just don't. I don't know if it's because they just rush things out and they have so many orders and they can't keep up. But honestly, a test flight is an incredible way to do that before you box it. And that's what Goosky did. So, and that's what OMP did. And as you can see, it's right out of the box and it's just that great. So anyway, I'm done babbling. The Goosky S2 Legend S2, guys, everybody, I recommend it absolutely, just as I do an OMP M2 or an OMP M1. The Goosky S1 and the Goosky S2 Legend are every bit as good for a beginner. It's an absolutely perfect helicopter, both of them. So I can't recommend them enough. And to be honest, this T8 transmitter, I don't know if you guys can see it. The last time I tried to show the T8, it was out of I couldn't see in the camera. This is actually a very, very good to decent to good transmitter for your first time, as is the OMP that you see here, the OMP T6. You can see I have everything marked because I was a complete neophyte. I was a newbie beyond newbie. So I wanted to make sure I knew. When it comes to this, it's identical, so I didn't need to do anything because I've got it all memorized now when it comes to rates and what stability mode is to click, you know, which switch it is, and to go into 3D and reverse, and also to go from normal flight mode to idle up 1 and idle up 2. But one thing, I don't know if they're all like this, but as I've told you before, this throttle switch, I'm trying to show you here, guys. I'm sorry if it's not if it's out of thing, but this on mine is completely useless, and I bought this brand new. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've had a great day. So please please subscribe if you wish, and I'm glad I'm able to share more videos with you guys, because you guys have given me so much, and you guys have given me so much instruction and so many things that I can learn from, and that I've learned off of from you guys. And John Salt, again, shout out to you too. Please keep those videos coming, Jeff and Matthias and RC Heli Guy. Please keep them coming. I love each and every one. I love watching your progress. I hope you're enjoying watching me progress. Sorry. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you.